What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to Serial Productions. Black Panther Wakanda Forever, you guys. Some new reports are stating that Dr. Doom just might be the main villain of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, you guys. Now, I've reported on this probably a couple of times. I've reported on how he was rumored to make an appearance in the film in Latveria and all that good stuff. How exciting is that? But we realistically don't know all of the script changes with the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman. We don't know. I'm pretty sure Ryan Coogler, Nate Moore, and that entire team had to do and undergo significant amount of script changes. And he could have been written out, or his role could have been, even bigger than what it is. But it wouldn't surprise me if we get to see Dr. Doom and Namor, you guys. And Namor is kind of a good guy and a bad guy, essentially. I don't really consider Namor to be, a full-blown villain. Yeah, there's some storylines where he's like an asshole, but I do think that he can be an anti-hero. I mean, he was part of the West Coast Avengers, I believe, at one point, or part of that first core group of the Avengers. So I'm excited. This is coming from Charles Murphy. He's a really, really good scooper, and also Daniel Richmond, you guys. Daniel Richmond tweeted out a gift of Dr. Doom. Now, take it what you want. I think he knows something, and he's leading us on. He's a really, really reliable insider, you guys. And I'm going to read you guys some of this article from Charles Murphy's website. I'm telling you guys, this is pretty freaking interesting what he had to say. Okay, so, things are heard this week. Dr. Doom will be the villain of Black Panther 2 when it hits theaters this year. Victor Von Doom will begin expanding his empire, conquering parts of Africa, and ultimately come into conflict with the nation of Wakanda and the Black Panther. That represents the entirety of what I was told. That's how it works sometimes. I was given no additional context, no additional details, nothing. At this point, you know what I know. From what I was told, however, one can begin speculating and having some fun thinking about how something like this might play out if it were actually true. We don't know when or where we'll be introduced to Latveria or Victor, a post-credit scene, stinger, or a solo movie, or in another film. But the events of Avengers Infinity War and the 5-year jump in Avengers Endgame provided ample opportunities for some exposure on the Latverian monarch. Given the state of things after Thanos' snap, it wouldn't be too hard to imagine someone like Victor expanding his empire by taking advantage of the absence of the world leaders and most of the Earth's mightiest heroes. If Victor survived the snap, it's entirely possible that he would have made some way to the south through Europe, through Middle East, and into Africa by the time 2023 rolls around. That makes a lot of sense. And I feel like they can really utilize that of how during that whole 5-year gap, T'Challa was gone. Shuri was gone. Maybe M'Baku was alive. You have Okoye. You have, Black Panther's mom. That leaving that kingdom very vulnerable. And Dr. Doom wanting to take advantage of that, especially when he finds out about vibranium. Especially at the end of Black Panther and how that post-credit scene of, them coming to the world and be like, this is what we have, this is what we got. And that's huge to own vibranium and to have a vibranium mine. You're going to have a target on your back. And Dr. Doom, come on now. Can you imagine if his suit, his metal was made from vibranium? How dope would that be, you guys? But we just don't know the whole scope of it all. We don't know when the Fantastic Four were going to be introduced. They could have that subtle nod in, Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, where it's like, didn't you guys chart in the 60s? Maybe that core group charted in the 60s. Was Victor on board with them? Who knows at this point? I'm really curious to see how they're going to explain that. Or maybe you had to do something with the snap. They were in the quantum realm, whatever, and when Ant-Man got out, the Fantastic Four got out, along with Victor Von Doom. It's a possibility, you guys. How exciting is to really think that with Black Panther Wakanda Forever coming out this year, you guys, the fact that we might have two big, we're talking big, significant, huge antagonists of the film, of that being Namor, King of Atlantis, and Victor Von Doom, King of Latveria. That is ginormous on every single way, you guys. Like, I am so, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because I am on the side of recasting T'Challa. And it sucks. The fact that we might not get to see T'Challa go up against Namor, T'Challa go up against Dr. Doom. It is such a missed opportunity. It really is. You know, according to the reports, you know, Shuri's going to be donning the suit, but then by the end of the movie, she's going to be passing it on to somebody else. We don't know who that could be. We don't know if it's going to be Okoye. We don't know if it's going to be Nakia. No idea. We don't know if it's going to be M'Baku, which I highly doubt. But I still think that they should use and utilize this multiverse and the different variants to their best capability. Why not have a different variant of T'Challa in Earth 616? It could work. You know, you can kind of explain the storyline of, in a different universe, that T'Challa, right? That Black Panther lost everything, right? And in Earth 616, you know, when they do decide to kill off Black Panther, which is extremely unfortunate, that's how they can kind of replace him. I don't know. It's so hard, you guys. It's really hard when we're talking about recasting it and this whole film. The amount of pressure that this entire, you know, cast and crew has on their shoulders. I can only imagine what it feels like. I mean, it must be so rough not having the lead in your film, you know, and really banking off, you know, the world of Wakanda and banking off all of the side characters that were introduced in Black Panther. And now, granted, these were great characters that were introduced. His sister, the world, I mean, everybody, they were great characters. But can they lead and hold their own film, you guys? But and that's why I think having Namor and a potential Dr. Doom can really help this film thrive. It really can. And a lot of fans want to do more. A lot of fans want to do more. I'm like, oh, that would be kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Have a whole beginning scene of T'Challa, you know, fighting Dr. Doom, whatever, and then him getting fucked up real bad, and then him being put in a coma, whatever, and then having Shuri pick up the mantle. That would be so intriguing. But then I am very skeptical about Shuri taking up the mantle of Black Panther as well, you guys. I've stated in multiple videos, Shuri doesn't seem like she is capable of becoming the King of Wakanda. She's a tech genius. She has all this technology. We haven't seen her really throw down yet. And that's one of my main concerns. Like, now you want me to believe that Shuri's this awesome, great fighter that, you know, we didn't get to see in Infinity War, that we didn't get to see in Black Panther. You know, I'm very skeptical about it, you guys. But like I said, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm very supportive of this film. I'm very supportive of the cast and crew. And, you know, whatever they decide to do, you know, with T'Challa, you know, I gotta back them out because Black Panther means so much to me. You know, I don't want to just jump off ship and be like, you know what, I can't watch this. I'm done with this franchise. It means so much. I saw that first film, I think, like 12 times in theaters. It was so important to me, you guys. But I'm excited, man. Black Panther still comes out this year that we know of. Hopefully we get the first trailer maybe attached, you know, with Thor: Love and Thunder in July. I mean, it's coming quick. And, you know, can you imagine what they're going to show in that first trailer for Black Panther Wakanda Forever? What would they show? Like, that shit is so anticipating. So anticipating. I can't tell you guys, like, Black Panther is definitely at the top of the list of the remaining films of the year, be the most anticipated film of the year. It is so anticipating because ultimately, us as fans, we don't know what to expect. We don't know how this film's going to play out. And, you know, the director, Ryan Coogler, and, you know, the entirety of that studio, they don't know how fans are going to, you know, kind of react. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've seen the, you know, the campaign of hashtag recast T'Challa and all that. And they're like, they know how we feel, you know. So I'm really curious to see how this movie is going to develop and, you know, really unravel at the end of the day. But damn, man, I'm so excited just to see the world of Black Panther again, you guys. It's so exciting. The Dora Milaje, you know, I love seeing him appear in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I got fucking hyped as hell. I can't wait, you guys. And who's going to play Dr. Doom if that's, you know, official? I mean, he could be in full armor, so they don't have to really reveal his identity just yet of who's going to be playing him, which could be very interesting. I'm hoping we go down the route of what Star Wars kind of did with James Earl Jones and Darth Vader. You have somebody who has this very impactful, menacing, deep voice, but it's a different actor in the suit. I'm so down for something like that. That would be so intriguing, you guys. Because at the end of the day, Darth Vader is a huge villain. And at the end of the day, Doctor Doom has the potential to be just as big or even bigger than Darth Vader. And them are just the facts, you guys. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Could the rumors be true? Could Doctor Doom be the main villain? Or could he be just a side antagonist of the film or leading into a post-credit scene? I really want to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Post them down below. And of course, thank you for watching Serial Productions. Peace.